Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we will be talking about the history of Erik ten Hag. From the start of the following season, Dutch football manager Erik ten Hag will replace Ralf Rangnick in the managerial position at Manchester United. The 52-year-old began his managing career with Go Ahead Eagles after playing as a centre-back for as many as 4 different Dutch teams throughout his playing career. Prior to settling down with Ajax, there were brief stints with FC Utrecht and Bayern Munich too. Ten Hag did, however, manage FC 20's U19 and U17 teams for a brief time before transitioning to the head coach position until being elevated to assistant manager in 2009. Between July 2009 and March 2012, he served as an assistant manager at PSV Eindhoven, learning the ropes under Fredericus Jacobus Rutten before taking the helm. Ten Hag's employment with the Eerste Divisie team Go Ahead Eagles lasted just 1 season. But happily for the team, it was fruitful as he led them to their first promotion in 17 years. During his 364 days in charge, he oversaw as many as 39 games, with the squad winning 19, losing 10, and drawing the same number. He collaborated extensively with Pep Guardiola, the current manager of Manchester City, when he moved to coach the Bayern Munich reserves in June 2013. Guardiola was in charge of the first team at the time. Ten Hag led the Bayern Munich 2 team to 48 victories in 78 games during his 2 years in Germany. His club averaged 2.17 goals while only giving up 0.88 goals per game throughout this time. In the summer of 2015, the 52-year-old relocated back to the Netherlands when he accepted the position of sporting director and head coach of Utrecht. He contributed to the team's 5th-place finish in his debut season before helping them finish 4th and go to the UEFA Europa League qualifying rounds. Ajax knocked in December 2017, and the rest is history. Ten Hag has won an amazing 157 of the 211 games played between December 2017 and the time of this writing in all competitions. He has used up to 68 different players over these games, and his club is averaging 2.75 goals per game as opposed to 0.85 goals allowed. Even among the clubs he has coached, his average of 2.35 points per game is the greatest mark. Regardless of that adventure, the Dutchman's resume is quite impressive. Is he due for a more difficult task? How long has Erik ten Hag been a coach? Marc Overmars, who owns stock in the team, selected ten Hag as manager of Go Ahead Eagles in the beginning. While Pep Guardiola was in command of the first squad, he eventually relocated to Bayern too and worked there. Ten Hag's results of that particular labor are a little less common. However, many former coaches of youth teams can look back on their players from that time and point to 6 who succeeded. He was Pierre-Emile Joberg's manager. Julian Green as well. Do you recall him? Other than that, it's not much. He relocated to Utrecht in 2015, where he furthered his development of his own style. Sebastian Haller's transfer to Ajax now seems a little less unexpected because he first collaborated with the front there. He received the Rinus Michels Award in 2016, and when Ajax lost to Manchester United in the 2017 Europa League final, his manager Peter Bosz transferred to Borussia Dortmund. But Ten Hag didn't immediately secure the job. Ajax Jong's Marcel Keizer assumed leadership, but he only lasted until Christmas, at which point the current man took over. He has won 2 Eredivisie championships there. What is the philosophy of Erik ten Hag? Ten Hag is a possession-based manager who is influenced by the positional style of Pep Guardiola. Because of his German heritage, he also enjoys pressuring from the front and is known for his tactical versatility, which allows him to use either Dusan Tadic, a false 9 up front, or Haller, a more traditional figure. Ten Hag stated in February 2019 that Guardiola has taught him a lot of things. What he did in Barcelona, Bayern, and now with Manchester City, that offensive and appealing approach sees him win a lot. His philosophy is wonderful. I've tried to use Ajax to construct this structure. Ajax's current manager, Ten Hag, is clearly influenced by Johan Cruyff, and his players have spoken about how Ten Hag expects his team to attack continuously. With overlapping fullbacks, wingers who can cut inside, and a clean, flat midfield structure, Ajax typically plays in a 4-3-3 formation. What are the advantages and disadvantages of Erik ten Hag? Ten Hag is perceived as not being a strict disciplinarian and preferring to motivate his team rather than instill terror in them. His former Bayern Munich managers have described him as gentle. He was an assistant from the second team, and I had the good fortune to meet him at Bayern. We spoke extensively. Pep Guardiola apparently gave Ten Hag his support for the Barcelona position in the future. Ten Hag is praised by all, and his game is vibrant and forward-thinking, but there are still concerns about whether he would fit in at a bigger club. The 51-year-old is still a youthful manager, but he hasn't yet had to deal with enormous egos or the pressure of leading a super club in a very competitive league. Some believe that Ten Hag could require a stepping stone before accepting one of the top roles in European football, since his style of play might come off as a little naive without the correct group of players. However, it does seem absurd that no one has bet on him nearly 3 seasons after his crazy Champions League season. Thank you for watching this video. We hope it was informative and helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great content. We're always working hard to bring you the best, so stay tuned for more updates. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to share more of our journey with you. Until next time, take care and stay awesome.